I was running today. On my run, I every day I talk to a gentleman by the name of Lavelle. You know, he's been in our community for such a long time. He's a homeless man, and I run by him every day, and we formulated a relationship. And I've been running by him for about a year now, and we talk about 10 minutes a day, 5-10 minutes, give or take a few. And he said something that was so profound. He said, Trump is the best president America's ever had. And he always tries to push my buttons because he knows how much disdain I have for President Trump. And this is the one time where, he said something and it hit me. President Trump, for two reasons, is the greatest president. I mean, probably more, but he's the greatest president America's ever had. One, because he's telling everyone exactly who America is. And two, he's galvanizing the spiritual energy of humans, not just spiritual energy, whether you're Muslim, Christian, Catholic. No, the human spirituality. He's galvanizing that spirit, and we're all, speaking up against him, and so on and so forth. And what else is so alarming is that, he said something that was so profound as well. He said that they're not mad at Trump. They're mad he's letting out all the secrets. They're like, you're talking too much. All right? You're talking extremely too much. We have America programmed right now, and you are going to create this uprising, which will in turn affect us in terms of power and fiscal supremacy. And because when I'll do this in another video, but now white supremacy is just becoming linear. You understand what I'm saying? It's not just white supremacy. And white supremacy is a powerful, it owns a great deal of, a state in America, white supremacy. But it's not just white supremacy. You understand what I'm saying? It's the ability to move the pieces on a chessboard. You understand what I'm saying? And I'll do that in another video, explaining the chess pieces on the chessboard. But I'll stay on Trump right now. And getting back to Lavelle and what he said, he's absolutely right. Trump is the best president we've ever had for all the wrong reasons. And it's up to us. It's how many people are we going to boycott? How many people are we going to speak up against? How many women are going to get abused? How many of our young men are going to go to jail prematurely? Can we just get our own? Right? Remember, integration wasn't the goal. Segregation. To defeat segregation was the goal, not integration. Right? We just wanted opportunity. We wanted equal opportunity. We didn't want integration. They changed the narrative. And that deserves its own video. Some of you guys just had an aha moment, as I did when I started putting those pieces together. And Trump is just, he's a mastermind, And in order to get to the position that he's in, you got to have help. So when people say, everyone dislikes him. No. It was preordained. Once they got Trump and Clinton together, they had to put Trump in office. And now, here's a short theory on it. Russia is a scapegoat to protect the Americans that helped Trump get in office. They're never gonna prove he and Russia had any dealings together, and they'll never have substantial evidence on him. They won't allow that to come out. In my personal opinion, 30 years down the line, just like when we figure out who killed Pac, who killed Biggie in the next lifetime, after this generation, we'll find out who killed them. They'll figure that shit out, but they don't want to upset what works. We watching CNN and Fox News talking about he had he had dealings with Russia. Well, I mean, just put things in perspective. The motherfucker owns property after property after property, and if he doesn't own them, his name is on them. And why? And he's an international developer, as he say he is. Why wouldn't he have property in Russia? Listen, I understand. He's probably in violation. I forget what it's called. Oh man, what is it called? Interest. Conflict of interest. Of course he had conflict of. It's going to be conflict of interest throughout his presidency because he's an international developer, and I don't know why Americans are so bent out of shape that he has a conflict of interest. Listen, if I'm with my dude, right, and we have 2 business dealings going off, yeah, I'm going to go to the bathroom. We're going to leave that one meeting. We're going to go in the bathroom or talk in the parking lot, right? And be like, hey, how's the other stuff going along? Are we still good on what we talked about last week? Of course. So, I mean, how can he not protect what he owns? What man doesn't protect what he owns, all right? And what he creates, what he develops. That's just being a man. And please don't think I'm condoning Trump. I'm just speaking from, through yourself, others. I'm only an expert on being a man, So they got us tricked and bamboozled. They got everyone trying to figure out, did he have dealings with Russia? No. That's a distraction. That's totally a distraction. Check the laws. I check the laws that's been approved. You understand what I'm saying? Follow the money. That's what they say. Follow. Anyways, man, Trump is the greatest president America ever have, and here's why. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations. Feel free to shout out to Gavel. A lot of people may know him. I have a lot of LA subscribers. He's the Crenshaw Cowboy. When you get on the 10 Freeway West, on Crenshaw and the 10 Freeway, just north of Adams, south of Washington. You guys know who I'm talking about. All my LA subscribers. What up, LA, my LA subs? How y'all feeling on this Friday? It's Friday. As I always tell you guys, be careful. Have a great date tonight. Use protection. Don't drink and drive. There's no excuse. I don't care. There's no excuse to drink and drive. That is a conscious decision. And I've always had this take. If you drink and drive and you get in an accident, you deserve the worst punishment you can possibly get. Because I think drinking and driving is a selfless act. So anyways, man, Barbershop comment. Be careful tonight. Use protection. Put your seatbelt on. Put your condom on. Don't drink and drive. If you get too drunk, use one of your toes, okay? That's what my friends used to do. Use their toes. Pretend your car is towed down. You get 5 tows a year with AAA, 4 or 5. Use one of your toes to go home. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't got to pay for the Uber. Anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, and talk to you guys soon. Peace.